Hey, my name is Patrick. I run a $150,000 a month agency. In these videos, I output every single day, showing exactly what I'm thinking about, how I'm thinking about growing my company, and taking you along for the journey. Now, what I launched yesterday, I don't think I went too much into detail because I was talking about bottlenecks and the theory of constraints. Watch that video if you haven't already. But I did launch Lead Magnet, and I'm very happy to say that this thing is slapping. So if we look at yesterday, just one ad set. I used my handy dandy graphic design skills, and I have just an ad that's just ripping right here, which is perfect. So today, 33 leads at 285. We had someone self-book in. So the way that this is structured is I go in here and I go to the lead magnet. Where's the lead magnet at? Let me just type it in. Figure out TVG scale. So this is all it is, right? I honestly thought this was a shit opt-in page, but it's converting quite high. And I think this is the thing to split test. But really not, it's too early. I'm not going to stress myself out about split testing a landing page right now. But then they get directed to the thank you page, right? Nope. Let's see. To abbreviate this one. And so step one, check your inbox for the templates. Step two, it's our offer. Here's a whole video going through our offer. And we booked a call through that. So I was fired up to see that because the call funnel was just shitting the bed the last week or two. Like just awful. Like it didn't even make sense to me. And then the first 24 hours, like usually I should see, like, I know something's going to work when I see something work in like the first 24 hours. And so, yeah, I mean, that push qualified call. And so the way I think about it, right, is if I go to like my CPMs on my best performing call funnel campaigns, when I was running my other offer, I was like $60 CPM. That was my scaling. Like that's best. Like that's the lowest I saw. Usually it's $100 plus. As you can see right here, the testing, like, no, that's not it. Where's the CPM? Over here, like $104 was my CPM on my call funnel versus like $33 for, lead magnet. And it's because obviously lead magnet is like more relevant, more top of funnel. Like it just makes sense that it would be a little bit cheaper, right? But I think that can result if there's enough throughput for a cheaper cost per call. And that's really what I want to monitor is like, oh my God, I only spent like $160 like between yesterday and today on this funnel. And I already booked one qualified call. So if the data holds, right, still very early, then it might be cheaper than a call funnel that's going to be $500 cost per call, right? And so that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. So really happy to see some early wins, early signs of life in the ad account. And we booked a few calls, got some referrals on the board, which is good. And then really the next piece of this is like, yes, you get lead opt-ins. Now what I did today is train up my SDR on calling up these leads. So, yes, we automatically book someone through the funnel for $160, but if my SDR books one more, like a cost per call goes down to like $80, right? The math checks out. So the way that we improve our cost per call is dialing up these leads and being consistent with follow-up. So he calls them like once a day for like, the first week, just hitting them up, calling them up. Hey, did you get the templates? Is there anything you need help with? Blah, blah, blah. It's the whole script. So the script's like, hey, is this first name from the call? This is Ollie from the Visionary Group. You recently grabbed our 35 email phone. Well, just want to check it. And then tries to qualify them. Ask them more about the brand. Why'd you opt in for the resource? What do you need help with? Identify pain or opportunity. See if they are someone that's qualified and can help. And then book them on a call with me. So because we don't have an insane amount of calls being booked right now, we're ramping back up to that. That's his focus, is to just hit up all these leads. So as you can see, I'm just going to keep this spending at $100 a day. Like just, unless I definitely see that like the calls are being booked through this, I'm just going to keep it $100 a day just to keep that budget pretty constant. But that would mean, at $3 lead, that's about 30 plus leads coming in every single day. So that gives them plenty of leads to work on a regular basis and hopefully book, if he books like 1 to 2 extra calls a day from that, like that's 100% worth that effort. So yeah, that's something I'm closely monitoring. The other thing that we're monitoring more closely, and what I had team with my VAs who run the LinkedIn side, is LinkedIn. especially our outreach efforts. It's something that kind of was put like automated, and I wasn't monitoring or tracking as diligent as I wanted to, because I've just been so focused on the ads and the closing, and then like it's just, again, I'm always juggling all these things to focus on growth. But had a really productive call with the VAs that run the LinkedIn accounts who are doing outbound. I think I have a lot of ways to improve the efforts there. And then the other thing I'm experimenting with was this posted well yesterday, which is like more top of funnel marketing content, just talking about the F1 movie, and whatever that pops off, it did well. So good things going on, good little wins. And then what I did is I filmed a ton of ads for the call funnel, because I'm definitely still going to rip the call funnel. And I even have a retargeting ad or two in here as well. So my whole goal is to just keep testing ruthlessly on the call funnel, get that back in a good spot. And then we're going to give this like 2 weeks of like testing. If we see signs of life, then we're going to continue to lean into it. If we don't see signs of life, then we're going to transition over to our full growth offer, which we historically had a little bit of momentum, and obviously we can rebuild that momentum with some Black Friday Q4 messaging. But I actually like how these came out a ton. Very casual. I'm holding the microphone. It was kind of funny, but I saw some dude ripping ads like that, and these are just like super casual. Got the linen pants on. So I'm fired up. So those are over to the editing team, and then we have a few more graphics here to test on the ads, which I actually honestly like. Whatever my winning ad was, I think is this one or something. Like, I think that this is going to continue to rip. I just believe it. Sometimes like the stupid, ugly ads just continue to rip. But I'm going to queue up these ads, see if we can get the cost per lead lower. Sub $3 is the goal, and just keep ripping. So that's the update for July 29th. I believe this is episode 8. Come back tomorrow, as I'll be posting a bunch of updates literally every single day. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.